Man, what a wreck.
Hey, Dad, over here.
That's a good episode. That's not the point of this topic, though. That episode of The King of the Hill, sorry, because this topic is going to be really dark that you'll be seeing in a minute, is basically when Hank forces Bobby to smoke for the first time, right? And they basically had to break over this. That looks like a nice phone, by the way. I need to get myself up. 1900, yeah, right. It's basically, it was Hank's fault that he got Bobby, his only child, to actually smoke, right? And basically he got hooked on it. And speaking of having a few addicts of certain things myself, let me just share this from Pegasus, and I cannot believe that. Why? Kwite? Why? I'm not saying this name properly. Let me just share this very quick, right? Oh, let me just do this just for the fun of it. Wait, hold on.
Kind of like hugging, one of them is lying on the other's shoulders, presumably the Twitter person lying on Kwite's shoulders. I don't want to show it just in case, don't want to get in trouble. There's obviously the sources will be provided. You can go check it out yourself. It's on Twitter. It's trending. It's literally everywhere. Now here we are on Kwite's latest YouTube video, and the comment section is absolutely flooded with a million things of saying, you know what you did was wrong, I hate you, you're one of my favorite content creators, and I'm not going to scroll anymore because there's about 5 million R words in there, which I don't want to censor, so yeah, you can go take a look yourself. Anyways, please wait for the other person's response before jumping to any conclusions. Click this video. Bye.
Why does this keep happening? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know there was a YouTube symbol if you want to link your second channel. Interesting. So the thing is basically, okay, I'm just going to read this comment right here. If what happened did happen, then Kwite should definitely be in prison. And if the opposite is true, then the accuser should be charged with defamation to the fullest extent of the law. However, even that won't repair the damage this person has done, should the latter be true. So, just to read another one, the commentary community has been wild. Cyrus, basically, he was a 16-year-old at the time that basically took advantage of a 12-year-old. 16 is much more old enough to know what they did. Honestly, I want to see them as a child. Yeah, people see that as a child, but to me it's not. Especially what fucking happened to me. Now, Kwite. Who else? Expose yourself now. Pegasus is... Shut the hell up! Really? I love Pegasus. He's one of my favorite, not just commentary YouTubers in general. So, the reason why I want to share this topic, and I woke up not too long ago because of my dumb, Deon, it's not dumb, because you're going through a lot, and you're not doing anything wrong. Absolutely not. With my clinical depression, and I'm putting my Looney Tune pants on, I apologize, this is how I get ready. Literally, I just seen it this morning in my homepage, right, because I watched his videos for quite some time. The thing is that I explained this multiple times, but I'll explain it much more clearly. I don't have that much storage left. I gotta make more storage on my phone. I try to do my best to make these long videos, right? The thing is, for me personally, I know people ignore this. That's fine. I don't know why they keep coming back, because you're just gonna keep being recommended on my channel, and might as well just don't be recommended. Let's just go outside, okay? Because I really want to go for my walk to Dollar Tree, maybe get myself some tea or something. I don't know. I only got like $4 left. Oh, looks like jump ropes on top of that roof. It's all nice and cloudy. Send me that coat out. I think it's like 70 degrees. Actually, no, it's not. It's too cold. It's like 67. It's fine. It's better than 58. I'm a rape victim, right? Basically, I have been molested, sexually assaulted, and I had to live with these moments every day. Like, this is physically, we're talking about, like, against my will, right? And the thing is, basically, for what Pegasus has said in that video, he actually took advantage over, I'm guessing they were I'm kind of curious of how old that trans teen and him was, because Pegasus read, I think it was on Twitter or somewhere, that this happened 6 years ago, right? Basically, Kwite was a small tuber at the time, and as he got more popular, he basically took advantage of this poor trans teen that is autistic, like I am, and basically has border personality disorder. I'm not sure what that stands for. I thought that's bipolar, because I have bipolar as well as clinical depression and severe PTSD, which is what I struggle with the most, and also social and generalized anxiety. Oh, that car is from California. Nice. I just can't believe it, because I watched one of his videos. You, like, if any of you want to believe, don't believe me, if I'm not too lazy, I'll put the link in the gay video that he did, unless he probably turned off the comments. I might need to screenshot that before he probably would hit away from himself. It was one of the gay videos he did, and my comment got quite a few likes on it. That's because I was just sharing about how I find quite adorable, right? Because he's bi and I'm homoromantic myself, and I don't know, I find his personality, I'm sure he is pretty attractive, but after what he did, well, by the looks of it, it seems true though. Okay, because people that would fake being raped or as easily as sickening than the ones that rape themselves. Okay, I'm shocked that he did all this. Literally, I am, because I don't want to hear, oh, you should seek help, you should seek therapy. Therapy is not for everyone. Plus, not to mention here in the United States, you gotta pay quite the buck for it. I had to live like this every day, honestly. And the thing is, for me personally, whenever like a man would actually make like a sexual comment, it triggers me. It does, to the point I had to get my phone out, and I'll make sure that you'll get your face exposed on social media, and I'm gonna snake out the way. It's the bee. I'm not allergic. I just don't want to get stung again. They do hurt though. They do. I apologize. Let's just say that if you're, I'm gonna say this, what Pegasus has shared in that video, it really, I need to comment on that video myself. It traumatized me reading that. It sucks you have to censor it because YouTube, wants to demonetize people that would use certain words. This is for educational purposes, right? Basically, that poor teen girl that I assume that is a he to her, right? Basically said that it hurts. And if you don't know what it's like being raped, right? This picture, this red marker, okay? This is supposed to be the man's penis, okay? And literally, he's poking it, but he's like, it fucking hurts, right? Like, ding, ding, ding. That's how it feels. I went through that. It hurts. It really hurts. It's as though they're probably putting a screwdriver inside your anus. Like, they're literally gonna kill you with their private. No wonder people say that women cannot rape. They can rape, yes, because they can control the man's penis for being erected without their consent. Because just because you have an erection, it doesn't mean that, oh, you want to have sex. No. Okay, that's the male body function that we have. Okay, just like how for females, when their clitoris, from what I heard, that basically grows larger, right? Yeah, it's like that, so to speak. Okay, and it hurts. It really does. I remember one time I had this man that I met on this gay app. I did not want to do anything, right? Yes, I was of legal age, but still, though, with me being autistic or whatever, I felt like I was probably like a 12-year-old mentally. Okay, maybe not that young. Younger, like 10, right? He wanted me to put my penis inside him. I did not want to do that. I didn't, right? And I didn't tell anyone of this either because people don't believe me. They're thinking I'm doing this for attention, and not to mention from a family member who I'm not going to name because that's private. I have no evidence because this happened 2 decades ago, right? This happened in 2002. Like, what do you expect? Especially since I was an infant, right? I still remember, though, that incident when he was lying on my Blue's Clues bed. I was playing Crash Bash on my PlayStation 1, and he rubbed up his penis and told me to go suck on it. I did this, right? It was thick, and he was leaking, pre-cum, right? It's basically I think you could say semen before you ejaculate, when you have an orgasm, right? Literally, I was playing on this. I still have it 2 decades later, right? Because our mother bought this for us. I've been keeping it ever since. I still got the wires for it. Why do these creators keep doing this? Like, just because you're popular doesn't mean you can get away with anything. This is why I don't like a lot of popular creators. I don't. Okay, you may think Deon, you're jealous. Yeah, I am. Because you know what? Their voices get heard, but mine don't, and they like to abuse their power. Just like a couple of those pranksters, especially the one named What's Up Trey, right? That, I'm not explaining it. Honestly, you gotta view that video yourself. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I have evidence of what he did. And not to mention Kendall Joseph as well. I made a video about, like, my past when I used to fly airplanes with my mother when we traveled, right? Yeah, we had to live like this for the rest of our lives. It's basically, you're being murdered, but you're still being alive, which means you're murdered mentally because you had to live with this for eternity. It's permanent, right? You can't just move on from it. How much time they got left? Okay, good. At the end, you got 6 minutes. You're doing great. That's why for me personally, how am I gonna say this? I get scaroused. And that's an actual word, by the way. Thanks a lot, Fry from Futurama. Whenever I see, like when I look up on Reddit, if I see, like, massive cocks or, cause, yeah, I want to be upfront, okay? Like, once in a yellow full moon, I wanted to actually release because of stress, right? And I always see these men, okay, that would be really big. I would get scared, but I find it hot, right? Maybe because of what happened to me, right? Especially if a man is really tall. I don't know. Maybe I do have fantasies, like I want you to rape me or something. Doesn't mean I want that. No, okay? It's what happened to me, right? Because the thing is, the person was 16 that did this to me, and I was only 7 or 8. So think about that, okay? Yeah, you may think both are children, but which one is more innocent here? Or, like, I don't need to explain this, right? I mean, it's way worse than what Cyrus did, right? I hate when people say 16 is children. I don't think it is. That's what happened to me. Especially a boy that I liked. I'm gonna say this once more, okay? I know if you see this, whatever. I still got screenshots of what he did. Literally, he told me he was a grown man. He was tall, he was hot, and he looked really grown, right? How the hell would I know that, oh, you know what? I liked you, like, a week later that I'm 16. It still messes up my brain to this day. And he wanted to threaten me. He made me cry, and yeah, right? I was scared of him. Maybe because he's tall, he's intimidating, he had a deep voice, and the thing is, he would like to do, like, I guess you could say, it's avenophilia, right? My belly button fetishes, right? And nothing new related. I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even want to see his face. You know, he politely asked. I don't even know what he looks like. Just the way his body looks, right? He would, like, stretch, and then, you know, he would like to do that because he didn't mind exploring with my fetish, right? And then, next thing you know, he didn't tell me till way later about his age. I'm still living with this, right? Because I liked him. I don't know. And yet, I remember him saying, oh, I like much smarter people because I like to protect, not only protect them, but he kind of gets, I guess, he turned on, I think, right? Nothing wrong with that, I suppose, but I don't know. Maybe that's why if you see a tall man, if he acts sexual, I get scared. Even if he's short like me, I still got that video of what that man did, right? I have proof. I have evidence.
It's like, you don't have to say no, but
So I couldn't get his face because I was too afraid to actually expose him, right? So you may not believe me. But if you can hear the audio, I think the audio is most important.
Wow. Yeah, I appreciate the offer. It's just like, it's not for me. Because, I mean, I tried to get over, you know, a guy that I liked online a long time ago. He actually fucked me up because he, you know, he like lied, tries to lie his age.
You seem like you got a nice ass.
Oh, thank you.
So you can hear that he said I have a nice ass, right? I appreciate it, but it's still a little creepy.
If you got a fuck buddy, I'm here for you. But I don't want to slip you. I'm not slipping on you.
Right.
I'm not the type of person, but
Yeah.
it was just like an excitement thing. That's all.
So you were just like out in that bar? Like, run up to me, like, you basically have that gaydar, huh?
It's not a gaydar. It's just it's excitement. Like it's
Yeah.
like if you would have said yes, I'd be like, okay, let's find a spot. That's what we gotta do. You get your nut in, I get my nut in. You know, we call
So you can hear that, right? I don't know that man. One thing, and hold on.
Friends with online capacity and stuff like that. So, you know.
Let me put this on full screen. Hold on.
What were you heading to anyway?
So he wearing glasses. He was black. He was short like I am, right? He was really short.
Like, you know, how to say no.
So he was like around my height, I think.
Nice.
I'm gonna go back to the bar.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright, be safe, okay?
See?
Try to be fabulous.
But yeah, he was black. He wearing glasses, and I was just complimenting. Like I would say like thanks for the compliment, but I'm not into that. Like he literally would ask. I apologize I couldn't get evidence, right? You don't have to believe me, that's fine. Like, Deon, you know what? That's what happened. At least you have a video of that. And I can show the dates as well. When I said after that boy like tries to buzz age, right? This was taking place in near the end of June, when it's still, actually, that's when it was barely the summertime, right? And literally, it's hard because, especially what has happened to me, I kind of act, well, this is one of the reasons why I act really kind-hearted, because I don't like to say the word drama. I don't want any issues with anyone. I don't even act aggressive, because what's the energy for it, right? You don't want to sacrifice your energy just to actually be rude to someone for your safety. And literally, he asked if I could just suck him. It sucks that you couldn't see what he looked like. At least we made like a shadow of him, right? And that's what I had to live with. Because honestly, it's difficult. It is. And I cannot believe that Kwite actually did that. And yes, he's bi because he literally said it in one of his videos, right? I only watched like one of them. Because I was curious. I think I maybe watched like two of them. I don't even remember at this point. But this is not okay. For people tend to thinking that you could just rape someone. And before I cut this off, because I got like 20 seconds left, like for me, like when it comes to like the fetishes or whatever, I would ask for their consent if they want to do my fetish or whatever, right? That's what me and that boy that like did. Like, it's okay if you could actually stretch on a chair or like not like, oh, show your dick, right? I don't know why people do that. It's disgusting. I always would ask. I don't care if it's multiple times.